Hello, this is Dorothy Smith. I am a close to my heart independent consultant, and today I'm showing you the Holly Jolly Scrapbooking Workshop Kit that is now available starting November 1st through December 31st of 2019. And these colors are the more traditional colors compared to the Cedar and Pine series that I just finished. And so we're just kind of going through. These are the layouts. We've got 4 single-page layouts and a 2-page layout. And so this is what's in the kit. You have your photo holders. You have a big 12 by 12 sheet of thick stickers. These aren't little stickers that are thin and curl up on you. They're thick cardstock stickers. And you end up with more than you use for these particular pages. So one of the embellishments is a white glitter sheet that has die cuts in it, and very easy to come off of the carrier sheet. That one is going to go for a big snow globe. And then we've got the papers. Now that's front and back, so we've got presents on one side and a nice green on the other with a zip strip. And then I like this green and white gingham, and on the back side is a diagonal red. And this pink plaid, the opposite side, is a beautiful glacier blue snowflake. And then you get the cardstock. So you get 3 sheets of color, and I believe, is it one sheet of the white, and it's white daisy. And then we have pretty much the stars of the show here are the die cuts. So we have many sheets of die cuts. So this is what adds to the complex nature of these layouts. So you get to have complex layouts, but they're easy to do. So that's pretty darn cool. There's our snow globe. And this is going to be the one that is the harder one to do. If you can tell, it kind of looks like a quilt background, but it ends up being a very, very cute page. And so what I'm doing is just cutting the one project away from the other project so I can put them with their appropriate background sheets. So that is going to be for one project, and the line shows you the delineation between one project and another. And if you cut them apart and put all the pieces together that go together, then you're a little bit less confused, and we all need less confusion in our lives. So there you go. This is going to be for project 1, and that's going to be a 2-page layout. So you can see there's many pieces for project 1. So the other thing that you get, besides an empty plastic sheet, is page protectors that come with the kit. So you're getting cardstock and printed on both sides paper that is about as thick as cardstock. That is a set of embellishments. That's little beads, sort of. And then you get these great instructions. And so I'm going to show you how easy, and we have changed the layout starting last September. The cuts are very, very simple on our scrapbooking layouts. So I'm talking simple. I'm talking like 3. There's going to be 2 3 by 12s and a 2 by 12, and some 1/2-inch pieces, and 3 and 3 by 4 and 3 by 5-inch pieces. So very simple to cut, and that kind of makes it easier. So all the complexity from these layouts is coming from the die cuts. So the reason why I normally don't show the cutting, how the cutting is, it's because it's pretty tedious. But I wanted to show you just how really simple and really quick the cutting for these projects so it's essentially 5 projects and 6 pages. So, I mean, that's pretty darn simple. So there's the one red sheet, and then I'm going to cut the real pretty holly zip strip off of the second red sheet. And these pieces are like 1 3/4 by 12, and then some 3 1/4, 3 3/4 by 4 3/4, and 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, a few 3 1/2 by 3 1/2s, and a 4 1/2 by 7, and a 2 by 7. I mean, very simple pieces to cut out. So I would suggest that you follow the guide and make the long strips first, and then turn the strip, and then cut your horizontal pieces. That way you know you're going to get all of the pieces that you need from each page. So go ahead and make the long cuts first, and then the horizontal cuts. If you do the other, there's a chance that you'll end up with not enough paper, and you don't want to do that. So that's my suggestion. Go ahead and make all the vertical cuts first. So, and then the bottom 2 pieces are cardstock pieces, and those are like super simple, like an 11 by 11, and what is the other one? And then 11, the green is going to be 11 1/4. That's the green is actually green apple, and it's 11 1/4 by 11 1/4. So I like that we've simplified our cutting, so you can't get too frustrated here. And if you use, I like my rail cutter. When you're cutting your zip strip, you can see exactly where you're cutting. And before that, the cutter that I used, I always got a little hunk of the paper on the edge of the zip strip, and it drove me crazy. So I don't anymore. I mean, I get very exact cuts using this rail cutter. Just happens to be my favorite for right now. So there we go. And I think, no, I've got to do my green apple. So this is going to be the 11 1/4. So I'm just taking 3/4 of an inch off of each side. Simple. And then the white daisy. So we're back to using white daisy. The cedar and pine had French vanilla, which is a very soft white. So this is 11 by 11. There we go. And that's going to be for project 3. And then the green apple is for project 3 also. And then we have the other background and texture pages. So I'm taking the pink zip strip off of the snowflake, and off of both of them. And the flip side to this is that pink plaid. And this is a cute zip strip that has little sayings on it. So you can cut those sayings apart and use them as little banners, either on cards or on scrapbook pages. And I didn't take the time to see what those banners said, so I'm not sure what they say. Very Christmassy though, I'm sure. Okay, so that's the hopefully the last of my cutting. And now I'm just going to kind of put things together and figure out what's going to go with what. So this is project 1, and that's the background, and it's going to get 2 3 by 12 pieces plus a couple of the gingham rectangles. So that goes with that, and the second 3 by 12 goes with the second background page, and I start sorting all of the pieces that go with each project, and that way, you know, you put them with the page and then you're not searching, you know, crazily for each piece. So that's my method of organization when I'm doing a whole group of things together. So each layout, each side is going to get a zip strip of the pretty holly, and I will probably start putting the, let's see, what am I going to do next? This is the start of taking the die cuts. So this is the start of project 1 and the end of the introduction. So I am going to move over to project 1 now, and just keep an eye out for the project 1 for the next video, and I will show you how to put the project 1 together. Thanks for watching, and just know that these Christmas kits are available right now on my website, and you can get these ready before Christmas so that the craziness of Christmas doesn't leave you so empty you don't want to do your layouts after Christmas. So I'd rather get it done before than after. So this is Dorothy Smith. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. Bye now. Chance, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.